by 17. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Fans, let's rev it up and get ready for your
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous...
Instead of rebounding, they're just watching. So annoying.
Yeah, we thought this might be a weak spot for them. But come on, man. You got to compete.
Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. It's our latest power rankings.
Well, right now...
And that is a wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the four slot. That's the San Antonio Fox. And it's Suggs missing.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
At well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 19-point game. Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Kessler, and he uses the glass on the layup. Kessler's got 6 points.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Kessler.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness around.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Kevin, back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Castle. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. Trains the three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 7 points for the quarter.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Henry. This one for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside, Fox. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, keeping control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very clean game so far.
Bulls trail by 20. Outside, Dort. Henry kicks to Dort. Pass to Kessler. That shot misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
How about the concentration on that? Isaac able to absorb the contact and still finish with a difficult shot.
San Antonio leading by 17. The wide open look here for Fox. And a miss there on the triple. Well, Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Suggs finds Dort. The three-pointer, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Vassell, the pass to Champagnie. San Antonio again missing. Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Going inside. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Vassell. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a throwdown by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
Suggs kicks to Isaac. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Suggs.
Solid defense from Fox. Effectively contesting and altering the shot. Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Bulls trail by 19. Now Henry. Here's Kessler. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Pass to Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Bulls trail by 19. To the inside. Here's Isaac. The rebound by Champagnie.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Now Castle. Three-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Spurs leading by 17. Vassell outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
And here is Henry. He has 6. Kessler the screen. Henry passes to Kessler.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Spurs have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Kessler. Rebound by the Bulls. Now, here's Dort. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Fox. Down low, here's Wembanyama.
Yeah, a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Suggs passes to Dort. Now Henry. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Vassell. Rebound by the Bulls. Henry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Kessler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it's hard not to get physical when going up against the guy of Walker Kessler's stature.
Collins checked in for the Spurs. Bulls making a switch here. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch, he has it all working.
Dort attacking. And Kessler throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama, right side. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Kessler passes to Suggs. Pass to Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Here's Champagnie. A 3 from Wembanyama. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Now Buzelis. A shot off that time. 1:04 left to play in the third. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wembanyama's got 16 here in the second half. Castle against Giddey. Now Buzelis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
It's his first trip to the line. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Stephon Castle. Spurs leading by 20. A pass to Fox. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Here's Buzelis. Defended by Wembanyama. Here's Ivicic. And no good that time. Collins with some nice D. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Outside Harper. From past the arc. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's San Antonio opening up a huge gap. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So for Chicago right now, we've got Buzelis. Kennard is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Ivicic in at the 5.
Well, believe it or not, that's only his first turnover. Taking care of the ball.
Bulls trail by 20. Giddey with it. Pass to Henry. Shoots over Vassell. Henry misses. The Spurs shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And Bryant throws it down.
Well, you can see Castle's vision improving. Learning how to make good feeds around an NBA-level defense.
Here's Giddey. Rebounded by the Spurs. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now, here's Harper. That's good from Collins on the assist by Harper.
Gritty bucket in close. Collins finding an opening.
Buzelis sets a screen for Giddey. And And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
Now, here's Vassell. Off target with his 3. Kennard on the wing. Castle covering. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Pass to Collins. Here's Castle. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Bulls. Giddey with it. He's picked up by Collins. Buzelis. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Harper the pass to Vassell. Collins setting the pick for Vassell. To the middle. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Misses the baby hook.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And the Spurs making a change here. Champagne's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Isaac's checked in.
Well, with the skill of Josh Giddey, his passing ability really completes the package.
Spurs leading by 19. Let's head to the sidelines. We've got some news on De'Aaron Fox. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. A return to the floor was very 50-50. It's the kind of injury that would sideline many players, but everyone's built a little differently. So, guys, he's going to brave it out.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You got to be lucky, too. Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Right there. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Giddey. Isaac a screen on Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
And some changes here for the Spurs. And Wembanyama, he's checked in for John Collins. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Castle. The Bulls also changing it up. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Buzelis. Dort comes in for Luke Kennard. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Josh Giddey. Suggs kicks to Henry. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. There's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
To the paint, Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And Johnson plays with a lot of power, especially close to the basket.
Here's Dort. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
To the inside. Johnson can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Kessler, no good. Spurs have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Champagnie.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates